Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today, we will be taking a deep dive analysis into Disventure Camp All-Stars Episode 2 is trailer. Before we begin though, a few things to quickly note. For my trailer analyses, I do sections. For this video specifically, the sections will be the following in sequential order: trailer analysis, who's getting eliminated, conclusion. As well, the trailer analysis itself will be attempted to be done in sequential order from the episode aka. Try to order which scenes happen first in the episode to which occur last in the episode. Without further delays, allow this trailer analysis to begin.
First person voted out from the Disventure Camp All-Stars.
Although I wasn't able to get a screenshot, the first scene given within this trailer is Fury coming down and landing with her pink parachute. She likely would just start heading to her camp. If this evil child can get out like 12 people in a season, she can read a map. The following scene is the one shown here, Tom reading the map, with Miriam and Jake following close behind. My guess is Tom is leading Miriam to her camp. We know from episode 1 that Jake can read a map and doesn't need assistance. And seeing how happy he was to see Tom back, and how he was saddened for them to not be on the same team. I'm guessing he's tagging along to not only see Miriam for as long as possible, but to also hopefully talk a bit more with Tom, as from knowledge, they've barely talked if anything within the past 2 years. It'll be interesting to see more interactions between them. To the next scene, we see Lake, Aiden, and James have successfully landed, and Lake has her map out. My guess is this is where the three split up, with Lake leading herself and Aiden to the blue team's camp, and James going off to find the pink team's camp. Speaking of which, something very noticeable within this trailer when it comes to James is he is making bonds with literally anybody who isn't the evil child. I still do think he's getting an earlier boot, and since one of the creators confirmed some of those earlier boots are going to hurt, I feel like this is all leaning towards that idea. Back to this screenshot though, I find the idea of these three having more interaction wholesome. Hunter and James' brief friendship within Season 2 was entertaining to see. I'm guessing it'll be the same here. And it's always great to see Ellie actually interacting with people who aren't Tess and Hunter, lol. We then see Miriam and Yul beefing, which if anyone has seen my fan-made rewrite of S2 of Disventure Camp, you'd know that within the series, it's canon that Yul pushed Miriam down the stairs. It is confirmed in the pilot of S2 that is what Yul cancelled. So what if that's actually true here? It might be a bit far-fetched though, given Yul beefs with literally anyone who siltly annoys him. Still, I am intrigued to see how these two interact further. This scene I find is one of the most interesting in the trailer itself. Gret is shown looking to the side, saddened. I suppose this is due to Yul being just himself, and her being sad to witness it. I'm guessing this is the only moment we will see her vulnerable within the episode itself though. Note, when I say Yul being just himself, I'm more leaning towards one of his many to far comments triggering her past, maybe her weight loss. It's confirmed that will be a sensitive topic within the season, so I'm 99% sure it's a part of Gret's storyline. Either way, Gret will hopefully be alright after the chaos that will be this episode and season. Next up is the Ellie and Tom debate, which I think immediately shows where most of the drama on blue team is coming from. Ellie vs Tom is a rivalry I can get behind, though I feel the reason for it is stupid. I get being mad at Ellie for what she did in game, but if Tom can forgive her for all that and not for calling him an idiot, it feels, I don't know, just doesn't make sense in my opinion. I'm guessing Ellie and Gabby got to camp around the same time as Tom, and bickering just started occurring because of course it did. I am wondering where Gabby and Tom's friendship will fit into all this, as I don't think Tom is the kind of person to blame Gabby for the actions of Ellie. Interesting to give a thought about though. We then see Aiden and Lake arriving, with Lake saying hello to the three. First off, Tom looks very happy when he meets them, kinda wholesome, and especially given later screenshots, It's clear these three will be becoming friends of some sort. Gabby also put her hair into a ponytail, which looks great. I wonder how the dynamics between Ellie, Gabby, Lake, and Iden will shake out specifically. I guess I'll be getting those answers this coming episode though. The next scene shows Fiori and Ashley having a conversation, which does spark some interest in me. Given how strong of a rivalry they had in late pre-merge, I wonder if that will be developed upon. I mean, given how annoyed Ashley looked to have Fiori on her team, I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever there. These two's dynamic is one I am hoping to see more of, as I just need to see Ashley get some revenge on her. The following scene shows Fiori annoyed and getting off the log, likely annoyed due to Hunter, and Ellie fighting as shown in the intro of the season, having to go to the challenge or Ashley annoying her. All I find to be viable occurrences here. We then see the next scene to where Ashley and Jake are laughing and overall just having a good time. The intro showed them not only sitting by one another at the campfire, but also chatting or being on the same team on dodgeball, so I'm guessing this scene will be beginning to develop the two as friends important for later on in the storyline, I guess. The following scene is one of the many Hunter and Ellie fights we will probably have to witness. There's really not much more to it though. I am curious as to what will cause this next fight. First, it was the consoles, which how is Ellie doing alright without them? What now? We will figure out next episode, I suppose. Next scene. This is interesting. Again, I'm personally not really on board with this ship. The large age gap is rubbing me the wrong way, but if you ship it, go you. Anyway, the scene here shows Connor trying to make a fire while trying to catch up a bit with Riya looking hesitant. To me, Riya is looking hesitant because she knows Connor is going to destroy her image as the villainess. She became famous, got her dreams, got what she has wanted for so long when she was evil, so she was forced to upkeep that. Even if she wanted to become her old self, if she did, she would lose everything she's wanted for so long. Connor can bring out her old self, can make her on the good side. Another idea here, especially given later in the trailer, is Riya wants to play to her old tactics, super strategic yet evil, and Connor would stop her from that. Both conflicts offer interesting perspectives. I can't wait to see. Allow us to shift to the challenge. Emily is shown to walk by the trucks. I'm guessing she either drove them here or is explaining the challenge to the campers, with Trevor and Derek watching, partially confused. Onto the following scene, which here I'll be explaining what this challenge will be. In future screenshots, we see cages which correspond to each team's color. We also see varying degrees of animal species, from a little bird all the way to a wolf. Each truck, I think, corresponds to the danger of the animal species, with the green happy truck being the more or less dangerous animals, like a little bird or squirrel, and the red angry truck being the most dangerous, like a wolf. Depending on which animal they choose to bring to their cage, depends on how many points they will get. The more dangerous the animal, the more points they receive for getting it to the cage. Something that I've seen confuse a bit of people is why are they in their swimsuits when it isn't a water challenge? I personally think it's very simple as to why. Say Riya wore her entire getup and a bird pecks her. That wouldn't really affect her whatsoever and therefore make the challenge easy for her. The goal of them being in swimsuits is to make the challenge harder and for them to be more cautious when choosing the animals to take to the cages. Due to later screenshots, I'm guessing this is going to be the first and second teams will gain immunity from elimination, where the third will be heading down to the elimination ceremony. I'll focus on what team I think might lose later on. The next few scenes just show people questioning the challenge and y'all being annoyed. What's new? The next scene shows Gabby helping out Ellie and Tess get animals, since the yellow truck is shown shut, and the animals they chose look very innocent. I'm pretty sure they decided to go to the green truck. This also is furthering the fact that these three are going to be a friendship trio of some kind, which again very sold on. We see throughout this trailer Jake, James, and Ashley working together, which I find intriguing. It also seems wholesome though, so I'm sold on it completely. Anyway, in the screenshot here, Ashley is planning on how to get the animal, I'm guessing the wolf they struggled with earlier, into the cage. Speaking of which, we see here that Jake, James, and Ashley are really struggling with moving this wolf into the cage, and given the screenshot with James looking shocked, I wouldn't be too surprised if the wolf got loose from whatever they are using to pull it. The next screenshot shows Tom and Lake looking determined at one another, which furthers the idea that these two are going to begin becoming friends this episode. As well, the following screenshot shows Tom sabotaging Yul. I'm guessing Lake told Tom about what Yul has done, and they are working together to not only get animals but to also sabotage Yul, which is going to be so funny if true. The next scene shows Aiden and Tom having a wholesome friendship of sorts, which, given the intro, this dynamic might not be ending well. I'm also curious as to which Season 1 competitors Aiden is a fan of, as it's confirmed within Season 2 he watched Season 1, maybe Aiden's a fan of Tom's, and that helps jumpstart this friendship. Either way, this is going to cause chaos, and it's also going to be interesting interactions to witness, so I'm excited. The following scene shows Riya and Alec smirking at one another. Now, this has got me hyped. I'm guessing Riya and Alec will be forming a more villainous type alliance, excluding Connor, because I'm doubting he'd turn to the dark side. Some people are already shipping these two because of this one interaction, though I can't see it personally. Like her and Connor were in the center of the campfire for a reason. But hey, I do think it'd be extremely funny that instead of going for Connor x Riya, they go for Riya x Alec. Even if this isn't going that direction, this alliance is going to be entertaining, and I can't wait to see it and the interactions coming with it. The next scene is Riya attacking Aiden. I still got to know what Aiden ever did to Riya, like she is dedicated to torturing him for some reason. Honestly, watch this happen every episode until one of them is eliminated, and watch Aiden get his revenge somehow. We flip onto the Alec and Hunter beef, which I'm sure is from Alec doing some sabotaging towards Pink Team, with Hunter mad that he's doing it when he himself is doing the same. These two fighting wasn't really what I expected, but hey, it'll probably be some entertaining drama and interesting interactions, so I'm hyped. Most of the rest of the scenes I haven't covered yet is people struggling with the animals, or people sabotaging one another by attacking. $3 million can really convince people, lol. Now, we can move on to the next section of the analysis, who's getting eliminated.
First person voted out from the Disventure Camp All-Stars.
As confirmed by the clip you just watched, there is somebody getting eliminated this episode. First off, I don't think it's anybody on Blue Team. Aiden has to make Jake jealous. Tom has to make friendships with Lake and Aiden, plus has his Jake plot. Tess has her friendship with Lake, and Gabby to develop Ellie and her are already friends. A lot, and I mean a lot of people are thinking it's Ellie as the first boot. I'm really not convinced with that, because she has way too much plot. First off, we need our Gabby and Ellie development. Secondly, say Ellie does go. Where is the drama on Blue Team? Where? Ellie vs. Tom seems like the pre-merge drama for Blue Team, along with Aiden and Tom's friendship causing jealousy with Jake. And I don't want to just see James' jealousy be the only drama within this team. And since Gabby is a legit animal lover, I think that automatically helps them gain the win for this episode. I'm honestly thinking it's Pink who's going down this episode. Yellow has yulregrett. They each can't go yet due to the ship, and also due to their potential individually. Riya and Connor, they were in the campfire. No way can they go this early. Alec has his life issues and alliance with Riya as implied in trailer, and I do think Miriam is going very early, but not by vote but by medical evacuation. And since it is confirmed this episode is a vote off, not a medical evacuation, I think Miriam is surviving another day in game. Pink is also shown struggling hard during the challenge at all points, so I think it makes the most sense. But who out of Pink would go home? Ashley has too much plot to be going right now, same with Jake. He has to stay to get jealous, which leaves James, Fiore, Ally, and Hunter, which, I'm thinking all will be earlier boots. Since the creator not only confirmed that there's a comeback episode and a motel episode, I'm really thinking they are booting a fan favorite right off the bat. Which, Hunter and Ally aren't really characters I would consider fan favorites. They aren't really hated per se, but they definitely aren't the most adored. That leaves James and Fiore. Fiore is the only antagonist left on Pink, and the main source for drama, so I don't think she's heading out just yet. Which leaves the winner of Season 2, James. As well as he got along with everybody, I still am leaning towards this the most right now. Jake's jealousy will probably cause this to occur somewhat. He also, for now, has shown the least plot possible. Getting him out earlier is also good because then Aiden can have a personality from James, which would be interesting. But who do you think is getting eliminated first in Disventure Camp All-Stars? I would love to hear who and why down below in the comment section down below. Now we can move on to the conclusion of this video.
First person voted out from Disventure Camp All-Stars.
After such a banger of a pilot episode for Disventure Camp All-Stars, I am extremely excited for the coming episode. I'm sure it'll be great regardless. What are your thoughts on this new trailer we got? Would love to hear it in the comments down below. Well, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate any and all support towards this channel. It means the world to me. I hope you have a wonderful day or night and hope to see you again on the channel sometime. See ya, everybody.